But it is at this time on Wednesdays that we take a little time out to discuss the law with Ask the Lawyer and Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. He answers questions largely submitted by you. If you'd like to submit a question, ask a question about the law that's always perplexed you or something like that, I'll tell you how to go about that in just a second as well. But first, would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this beautiful morning?
Excellent. Just fine, thank you. How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was great. My son PJ fried the turkey.
Oh.
And it came out perfect.
A lot of folks are doing that these days. That sounds like something we should all try at some point in our lives. So we'll take
You got to be careful because there's been a lot of fires because of that.
Yeah, you just got to be careful and do it right. But it sounds like something we should try, and we'll take your comments that it is good that way, and maybe next year. As for today, we've got ourselves an interesting question. And I believe that your 50-plus years experience in the law and your knowledge is going to be able to help us figure this out. You ready?
I am ready, Todd.
Okay, here's what today's question says. My brother borrowed a friend's motorcycle, and while he was stopped at a stop sign, he was struck from behind by a dump truck and was taken to the hospital with severe injuries. A witness at the corner saw the accident and told the police the dump truck driver was on his phone. My brother was given a ticket for no motorcycle endorsement, and now the truck driver's insurance company denied my brother's claim because he didn't have an endorsement. Can the lawyer help? Now, when it comes to anything motorcycle related, let's remember that Bruce L. Scheiner and your team, long known as the Bikers Lawyers. So we're going to the right source here, I believe, anyway. What do you make of this, Bruce?
Well, it's a typical insurance company ploy. You know, their motto is we never pay. The motorcyclist should have had an endorsement.
Mm-hmm. And what is meant by endorsement, by the way, for those of us who don't ride?
Well, you have to take a special course. So you're qualified to operate a motorcycle.
And is that legally required?
It is legally required.
Okay, thanks for explaining.
However, it doesn't excuse the person who slammed into the back of him. The law provides that failure to have a motorcycle endorsement could only be used as a defense if that person's lack of experience contributed to the crash.
Okay.
So this guy was standing still at a stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't have done anything wrong, and the insurance company is 100% wrong in denying his claim. They have to pay him for the items of damages that we always discuss.
Sure.
You know, medical bills in the past, medical bills in the future, lost wages, and the big item is the pain and suffering in the past and pain and suffering in the future.
All right. That seems like a lot of complicated number crunching when it comes time to decide, how much of recovery is necessary here. How do you go about that? You have some kind of formulas you use or something?
Well, it's mostly 50 years of experience.
Yeah.
You just have to take what similar cases you've resolved in the past and similar cases you've tried, so you have an idea what the value is from a jury standpoint.
Right.
But in a serious injury case, you always should hire an attorney that specializes in personal injury and has tried a significant amount of cases, so they're experienced and they know what the case is worth and they know what the case law is.
Mm. And in this case, it sounds like, just to an amateur, but from the 10 years you and I have been conducting these segments on the radio, it sounds to me like this could be a very substantial claim. Hence the reason the insurance company might have grabbed the very first thing they could think of, which was no endorsement.
Yeah, I think it is a substantial claim, and a good attorney can help make them a good recovery.
That's what he needs to do, is contact a legal professional sooner rather than later while evidence is still fresh, while witnesses' memories are... After all, there was a witness standing on the street corner here, so we need to get to that person, get a statement, that kind of thing pretty quickly, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so best advice, get some help from a legal professional and do it now or as soon as is feasible. Once again, Bruce, I knew we went to the right source on a motorcycle question. I do want to repeat that because you are the biker's lawyer, and we do appreciate you giving a little insight here today on this thorny legal issue.
Well, I appreciate being able to answer these interesting questions.
And I know you said on many occasions it's just like going back to law school, huh?
Absolutely.
All right.
By the way, I don't know if we talked about it last time. I don't think so, but I just came back from my 50th law school reunion.
52 is the magic number, and wow, that's so impressive.
That reminded me of the law school questions when all the my fellow graduates were talking about our old professors.
I see. Well, that must have been absolutely amazing. We'd love to have been a fly on the wall for that. And congratulations. That's why, again, we turn to you for that incredible experience. And Bruce, thank you again. Look forward to talking to you next Wednesday.
I do as well, Todd. Thank you very much.
Have a good week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Now, if you would like to submit a question for future consideration, it doesn't have to be a motorcycle question, by the way. That's just fine. All you have to do is go to our website and type in the keyword Bruce to go to the right place. Now, if you have a situation like this, that's a little bit more emergent than just asking a question. So why not call the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner directly and do it today? 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. Tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.